What's up, Guardians? Adam or Amphy here. It's been a bit since I've made a guide video like this, or even a guide video in general for that matter, but thought with the new Beyond Light expansion coming out in the fall, that it was the perfect time to make a new Light series like this, that breaks down Destiny in a way for everyone to understand. It's been amazing seeing how many new Guardians are getting into this game, and I just want to be able to use the knowledge I have acquired and educate and answer any questions you may have being a new Light player. So you just got into Destiny 2 and finished the new light mission, and were plopped in the tower and are probably wondering where to start and are feeling super overwhelmed. The first video I wanted to make in this series is vendors. I figured the easiest way to explain all of them is to start with the ones in the hangar and then go all the way towards the annex. Starting out, Saint 14, one of the newest vendors in the tower, is available at all times but won't have anything for you until you unlock trials. Upon Friday's reset, he will have cards to pick up and bounties to complete, which award Trials tokens and XP. These tokens can be turned in for armor and weapons from Trials that have already been obtained. Trials is a light level enabled activity, so your light level does matter and is considered an endgame PvP activity. The next vendor we will talk about is Amanda HOLLIDAY. She's the one who will have all the older campaign storylines if you are trying to get the full lore experience. Also, something newer brought to Amanda's inventory is she also has the Twitch bounty rewards when you complete those while watching your favorite streamers play Trials of Osiris and reacting to 10 matches, as well as the newest bounty, which gets you a shader and an exclusive emblem for gifting 2 subs to a streamer with the Destiny 2 extension enabled and your Bungie account linked. Along with this, Amanda also has a few ships and sparrows for Glimmer for you newer players out there, and a gear mod exchange where you can turn in 3 rare transmat effects in exchange for a legendary transmat effect that you may have not acquired yet. The next vendor we have is KADT 5530, who takes care of your postmaster. Your postmaster is where all your items go when your initial gear and 9 slots have been filled. Be careful though, because they can only hold 24 slots total, and then from there the oldest item will be pushed out of existence. This vendor, which some people love and some people hate, is Tess Everest, who takes care of the Eververse store, which includes emotes, go shells, ornaments, ships, everything basically to customize your Guardian's look. There's 2 types of currency to use to buy things from Tess. One is silver, which is actual in real life currency, and the other is bright dust, which can be earned through weekly bounties in the Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit playlists. Doing so can give you 1200 bright dust per character and 3600 bright dust for all 3 characters each week. The next vendor is seen as one of the more important ones in the tower, which is ZAVALA, who is the one carrying the Vanguard bounties. Doing these bounties can help you gain XP and acquire Vanguard tokens, which can be used later on to acquire different weapons and armor. Master RAHOOL is the next vendor we are going to talk about. He is the one you will need to go to decrypt prime engrams, which will help you level your light a lot faster. In this current season, to acquire prime engram drops, you will have to obtain 1000 light. Master RAHOOL also holds past exotic quests, which can be accessed by using an exotic cipher, which can be acquired from the season pass this season, but may have other ways to acquire these in the future. You might be thinking to yourself, that's a lot of vendors. We gotta be finishing up, right? Well, I would be lying if that were the case. Our next vendor is Banshee44, who is known as the gunsmith in the tower. He has daily mods on rotation, daily and weekly bounties, upgrade modules which lets you power up weapons in exchange for another weapon that is higher light, enhancement prisms which help level up your armor energy slots, and ascendant shards which masterwork your armor and gives a +2 stat bonus to each category. And finally, you can use your gunsmith materials for guaranteed weapon drops. Next up on the list is Lord SHAXX, who is the vendor for Crucible, who has daily and weekly bounties, which will give you XP and Crucible tokens so you can exchange those tokens for weapons and gear. Lord SALADIN is the vendor for the Crucible activity Iron Banner. Iron Banner is a light level enabled PvP game mode like Trials, but is a 6v6 control game mode. Lord SALADIN has weekly bounties to complete for pinnacle gear, and you can turn in tokens to obtain weapons and high statted armor. Moving on, we are going to go through the courtyard where we find IKORA, who in the past has been used for past season content, but in the current season she hasn't been too involved, but don't forget about her. Next to IKORA is SURAYA HAWTHORNE, who's in charge of clans. When you join a clan, there will be bounties to complete while playing with your clan, weekly raid challenge bounties, and she is also the vendor where you can purchase raid banners, which will replenish your ammo fully when used. Creating a Bungie profile and joining a clan will unlock these features. I will link my Twitch community's clan in case you are looking for one to join. Almost done. Next we have Dredge and Yor, who is all things Gambit and Reckoning. Gambit is a game mode that is 4v4 PvEvP, so you're against another team trying to eliminate enemies that drop motes and bank those motes to send blockers over to the other team to hinder their progress, while also being able to invade when you hit certain thresholds. Reckoning is a 4-person activity that has 3 difficulty tiers, which will reward an exclusive loot pool. Okay, just 2 more. This vendor, along with the last one, may be going away, so if you are watching this during Beyond Light, it may be irrelevant to you, but it is Benedict 9940, located right next to the Annex fast travel point. Benedict 9940 has all the Leviathan and Menagerie related quest items. He has a weekly rotation of items where upon completion of each raid, depending if you are missing a piece of armor or weapon from a Leviathan raid, he will have the chance of selling that drop for Leviathan tokens. The last and final tower vendor is Ada1, who heads the Black Armory. She will have exclusive mods, bounties for different forges, and weapon frames to complete to acquire forge exclusive weapons. And there you have it. All of the tower vendors explained. Have another topic you think would help New Light players out? Drop those ideas down below. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing and drop a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and have a great day.